By Joe, I think I've got it. It's not moving back and forth. A little stiff. Still got a little bit of play in it when I get that stiffness out. But not as much. You see right there where I'm smacking it with the punch. Yeah, see when it's in position, it gets a little loose. Yeah, there's still a lot of movement in there. So what I think I'm going to try, I'm going to drill a freaking hole right there where I've been punching it, and then I'll be able to squeeze it together. I even heated it up and hit it with the punch, and man, it's tougher than I thought. Ooh, that's way too much. Cool it down. Then I came back. Did that again. Alright, let's go cool it off. Sits on there about like that. And need to make sure this is going to be free. And I'm going to get a little piece of sandpaper. Clean it up, see what it looks like. See it? And there's no play in it anymore. It didn't come apart. So it should work. Alright. Swapping the head, put the original head back on. And I just noticed the two bolts on the bottom side over here didn't come out all greasy like they used to. They all look the same. The two that came out were like black, nasty, because that old head gasket was crappy. Not now. So I got to do that, swap this out, get the new piece in. Where'd I put it? The new brass linkage with no slop in it. It's the ticket right there, baby. Get that in. Boy, look at the difference. I'll show you again if you haven't seen this before. 20 horse, 25. See how this one's cut real deep. And when that compression stroke comes up, man, it hits this like a brick wall. Well, I was wondering when this is going to happen. Strip the threads. I don't think I have another flywheel as pretty as this one. I'm going to have to tap them or look and see what I got and replace it. I can't believe it, man. I was just dreading it, and I said, please don't do this to me. I screwed them in, screwed them back out, screwed them in, screwed them back out. And they just were like, put them in tight as I thought I could get them. And that one just, the other problem too is this stupid thing. The point has just disappeared on it. So there's nothing there to hold it. It'll start sliding around if you don't have it just right. All I can do, let me go look and see if I got something in there. Meanwhile, how am I going to, beat the hell out of this thing to get it off? You can tell too when you watch this thing spin. Over the years, people have beat on it because it's like this, Oh man, I hate, something stupid happens and it holds up the whole freaking deal. So I just decided to tap them out. It's gonna be too much trouble trying to get this thing off. Come on, baby. Alright. think I made it through on this one. We're deep enough, I think. As long as it's in there. It went pretty good. I think that's good. 2 more to go. I hate this. Wow. So this time I used this one, the longer one, because it was making the hole bigger initially. And and it did the same thing on the second try, and it wouldn't friggin' catch. So I said, well, I got it on the handle thing here. Let me do the third one, get it started. Man, it ripped right through it in a heartbeat. That's that one. I can't believe it. I'll show you the difference. See, this one, it almost looks like it was broke, but I don't know, maybe it was. Just the way that tip looks. Weird. I'm going to try that other one again with this one to see if I can get it to catch. The last one. I felt like it was almost starting to catch. I can't do it. I go back to this short one. But that little bit of crap, you know, all these things you don't do all the time. I'll be feeling that shit tomorrow. We'll be like, hey. Come on, baby, let's do this real quick here. If this damn flywheel wouldn't be spinning. See, boy, this one's tough. Yeah, you gotta just cut it a little at a time. Oh, man, get over here. Get over here. Oh, man. And, like I said, I got the doohickey. Seems like the last time I had this on here, I couldn't get it off or something weird. Need that for sure. These long ass bolts. Outboard gods. See there? Bang, bang, boom. Take 5. Take 5. And it got a little extra greasy in there from the WD. We'll put some Molly lube on it. Get it all nice and pretty again. See? Click, 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 click. Scrunchy face. I hate scrunchy face. BRP. 2 ounce. Part number 7683306. If you're doing one of these and it's got that ring, they call it a bushing, big plastic nylon ring. You're supposed to use half Molly lube and mix it with some 2-stroke, half and half, and then put it on that ring. Hee 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 hee. Boy, I hope this is going to help so much. It should. So I said every time click, 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 click on that throttle, this thing would end up in a different spot. If you did it hard enough, the centrifugal force would bring it back. If you just did it naturally, it would not come all the way back. You couldn't turn the handle anymore. And I've run into that problem so many times. That's where I do my little tappy-dappy thing while I'm here. I'm going to do it again, very gently. I'm not even going to use a hammer. I just use this friggin' wrench. I just do like the 4 corners. It just takes up the slack, you know. That's probably barely enough to do anything, but what the hell, I'm here. When I first started doing it, I'd go around and tap, 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 tap all the way around. And it would be so ridiculous tight, you couldn't move anything. So I have to take it all apart, take it off, turn it upside down, smack it back all down flat, and start over. So I just started doing like the 4 corners, or north, south, east, and west. And it worked. And if it's a little too tight, just pull up on the plate and give it a little room. All right. Yeah, see how tight it is just from them little bit of taps. Boy, it don't take much. It does not take much. It's amazing how they do these things. There she goes. Now you see how freaking tight that is? You do that till she loosens up, or you can leave it like that and you have cruise control. I want to get right under here. Come on, baby. That's almost perfect. But you see when I'm doing it now, when I click back, forth, back, and forth, this thing is stopping in the right place. Come in slow. There's the second, it's on the second mark. Maybe I'm wrong. Come in fast. Second mark. Coming faster. Ooh, it barely went past the second mark. So there's still that little bit of frickin' slop somewhere. You know, I did that gear, did this gear. There's nothing left I can do. Oh, this, see the movement in this? It moves this way, back and forth. It's not supposed to do that. That's the last thing that I could possibly try to fix. All right, so I found this one, and it wasn't, you know, had very little to no movement because it's got pretty good bushings in there. So I'm trying to get the other one out. It's a pain in. So yeah, the last thing I could fix is this. And where's the other one at? Anyway, it's got the good, there it is. It must have fallen out. I'm pretty sure I put it up there. It's got the better bushings in it. This one is pretty much shot, but hopefully I can just switch the bushings out. I'll show you what I mean. This one, this is the with the two, left the 2 nuts on there. I had to put 2 nuts on it to start screwing it out. Major pain in the butt. This one should slide right in like that. Well, there it goes. Then you probably aren't going to be able to see it, but it goes up, you know, tick, 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 tick. Let's see if that, oh look, there's the bushing just came out. The bushing looks pretty good. So I don't know if this is wore. There's the other side. Let's see what happens. This way, you know, the paint, keep the paint matched together. So when I put the original one in here, same thing. Oh no, it don't want to go till it gets to the next bushing. See there? There's no movement at all. Wow. Big difference. So let's try doing a little swap with the bushings. And this one goes on the inside. Yeah, it was a pain in the butt getting that thing out. It had real tiny, you know, little tiny slot. Put the screwdriver in. Yeah, I think this was the original one. See how skinny it is? I could hardly get a damn screwdriver in there. That one came out pretty good. Let's see what it feels like. Wow, again, it just slid right. Nope, this has got wear. I can't use it. It's not the bushings. Son of a gun. Son of a gun. Well, before I put these in, no, that's right. This side goes in first. The inside. I was going to say before I put it all in, clean it up. I can't believe it. So the metal is wore on that one. That's what I've been saying. You know, that little bit of, see, there's no movement on this one. That little bit of movement, the little bit of movement on the, you know, all that stuff friggin' adds up to a lot of movements. And that's going to screw your timing up, slow speed. So I'll get this one cleaned up and put her on, baby. Should be ready to roll. It's the first time I've done that much slop repair. You know, usually it's one thing or the other, man. This time, get all that crap out once and for all, man. It's like, jeez, drive you up the friggin' wall. All right, so I got her cleaned up. Pretty much bare metal. Get her in there. Let's get some greasy weesy in here. And we'll put a little dab on both of them. Beautiful. Scrunchy face. Hey! But I got to get rid of this nipple thing. That can't be hanging there for the rest of its life. So it's going all the way back down. So I'm right just past the second mark, almost to the first mark. Come up easy, go back, it goes right to it. See, before, I couldn't do that because of all the slop. It would stop way up here or somewhere. I think I'm a hair too tight there too. This thing's sticking. It's not going all the way back up. There she goes. Let's give it a shot. Let me get the tank, put some water in the bucket. Fire her up. I'm gonna juice her up real quick here with like 3 friggin' shots. So right, is that the fuel right there? Yeah, it's all the way up there. How come it doesn't look very, see the, yeah, a little bit of air. Come on, baby. Here it comes. I don't remember, this thing's clicking. Here it go, click, click, right there. I don't remember hearing that before. See all this air, where's all this air coming from? I mean, I know the line was pretty much empty, but Oh, shit. That ain't supposed to happen. It blew off the fuel line. I didn't have a zip tie on it, but why is it something clogged or something? Dang it, man. I'm telling you. Let me get a freaking zip tie on that. It's not pumping. Something's not right. Oh, man. I tell you, you just want to... You know what I mean? You just want to... Man, so a buddy of mine came over. He just lives over in the next neighborhood. There was a video I did when I first got here. I met him out there on the water. He goes, I remember you. You helped me fix my motor. It's when he lived up north. Well, they retired, him and his wife, and moved down here, right next door. So he came over and went through the whole spiel as to what was going on here. And the thing is just flooding out so bad. Had to pinch off the freaking hose again, going to the primer. This thing's a piece of junk. I mean, it's just unbelievable. It was working fine a week ago. So I don't even know if it's worth pursuing it on eBay. Hey, it's a piece, they're gonna just send me another piece of junk. Or should I try to take this pump apart and see, you know. So like I said, we had it so flooded, and what I did was I did set it up to where I could prime it with the gas tank primer pump. Once the carb fills up, then I can hit the primer pump on there, hooked it back up to the gas line, and man, it goes flooding in there. And it's way too much fuel's getting in there, so then you got the flooding situation again. It'll probably start right now. Just had it running a few ago. Then he helped me get my boat out of here. And I've been meaning to call him and say, hey man, help me get my frickin' boat out of here. And we got that done. So thanks again, Al. I appreciate that. Man, I needed to get that thing out of here. So she's just off a hair on the reset everything again. It's just off a hair on the timing. The little lean sneezing. Let's see if she'll fire up again. Let me press that primer bulb up a little bit. I've got the hose pinched off, so nothing's going to go flying in there. Oh man. Yeah, you can. Oh, there's them too. It's missing a couple of clamps for the boat. But you can see all the unburned fuel and oil in there from all the flooding. But it was funny, in a sense. We just did it again. If she starts, she starts. I don't know. Oh, that's what I was going to do, is prime it up again with for the carb. I hear something going on. See, now the bulb is sucked in. There it is. It opened up. I think it's because I got this pinched. Yep. And then after I just unpinched it, the gas went right in that primer. Now, let's see what happens. Oh, I forgot. Oh God, this is when you really want to give up. I guess it's the starter pawl on the pull starter broke. So I got no way to pull it or anything right now. I've got another pull starter. Let me get that other one real quick. It goes on to 74. I bet that's what happened. It just happened too. We cranking it up right before we moved the boat, and clang, he goes, what was that? I said, well, it looks like the starter pawl broke or the spring broke, something broke. Yep, there it is, broken pawl. That's a quickie. Look at that, boy. She broke. Not a biggie. Better that than the spring. Oh man, I'm ready for Mr. Nap time. Did not plan on this happening. I don't know what to do about this stupid primer deal. I still can't even believe it's happening. Everything seemed so sweet the last time. All right, baby. Give me one more. One more for the road. Let me turn a little bit more water on too. If I try to bring it down to idle all the way, just barely hanging on, so it's a hair off on that butterfly position. Right in the middle, it's pretty good. See, I can lean it up a little bit, make it idle a little nicer. Okay, there, almost didn't recover. So it's just a hair. 99.9% of the slop is all gone. And then now I got to do something with this damn primer crap again. It's just unbelievable. I guess I could try to take this thing apart. Might be just an O-ring, crappy O-ring went bad, or, you know, it's not even worth it to me to go on eBay and send it back and, you know, get another one. Screw all that crap. If I have to put the expensive pump in here, I might just do that. Just get, I hate to do it, but, or just go with the traditional carb with the choke, not a biggie. And I've got later carbs too that have chokes on them. It's not a total loss, but it's just kind of cool to do some upgrades and stuff. That's all it's all about, you know, a little upgrade, a little experimenting. Nothing wrong with that. All right, I'm out of here.
Oh yeah, baby.